Congressman Maxwell Frost said something yesterday that I think is really important. Let me show you real quick and then I want to talk about it.
Hey everybody, just got done doing an oversight visit of one of the ICE field offices here where immigrants check in and some of them are being detained. They get detained there and then sent to a different facility. And I'm just checking in to talk about one specific thing. Because when they opened the door and said, who are you, yada, 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 said I'm Congressman Frost. I was with Congressman Darren Soto as well. Then they went to close the door. I put my foot in the door. And I put my foot in the door for one simple reason. Every single week, we have seen videos from across the country of members of Congress being pushed, being denied entry when the door fully closed, being tear gassed, being yelled at, mistreated by ICE agents at a lot of these different offices. And so if there weren't these videos, maybe my energy would be a little different coming in. But these videos exist and we see it happening, and we have to assert ourselves fully on first contact to say, we are members of Congress. We're here to do a job. We're here to do a lawful and legal job of oversight on behalf of our constituents. Okay. So we get in. I promise you, if I didn't put my foot in that door, we would not have gotten in. When that door closes, oftentimes it never opens. We get in, we go through, we have a conversation with the head agent there, who is very disrespectful to me. Asked me how old I was. Can you fucking believe that? Asked me how old I was. And then he starts saying stuff like, well, look, at the end of the day, it doesn't matter you're a congressman. We're all friends. We're all human. No. And I told him, no. We're not friends. And it does matter I'm a congressman. I'm here to do my job. I'm here to do work. I'm not here to hang out. I'm not here to chill out. I'm here to do oversight as a member of the House Oversight Committee. And I bring this up because I just want everyone to know, a lot of these agents are emboldened by the Trump administration right now to talk to me and to really talk to anybody that way. The energy that you bring, you have to set that right away, right at the beginning.
Okay, a couple of really important things there. I know that myself and so many other people are critical of establishment Democrats. A lot of people call them controlled opposition. They are not doing enough to defend us against fascism. And I've said consistently that I think we would be really remiss to try to pretend that all Democrats are the same. There's almost like two parties within the Democratic Party. That's, I think, largely because, unfortunately, we are stuck in a two-party system, and a lot of folks who might be in a different party, if we had more options available, run as Democrats. Even like DSA members, look at Zoran Mamdani, right? DSA members have to run as Democrats in order to get on a ticket. We see Working Families Party, they have to caucus with, they have to endorse. Democrats have to run as Democrats. There is a massive difference between progressive Democrats like Congressman Maxwell Frost and establishment Democrats who are in the pocket of big corporations, of foreign interest. You know what I'm talking about? And are therefore beholden to prioritize corporate and foreign interest above their own constituents more often than not. Those are the folks we are seeing who are underestimating this moment. They are not equipped to lead at this moment in time. I've been myself and like 91% of Indivisible chapters have been shouting for Chuck Schumer's resignation for months. Just going to remind folks, you can keep pressuring your Democratic senator, because the way that we get a new minority leader in the Senate is that the senators call for a new vote, and then they have a vote and they pick a new leader. It doesn't have to be Chuck Schumer until the 2026 midterms. It doesn't have to be Chuck Schumer at all. Right? We're seeing establishment Democrats who are voting for crypto bills that Trump wants, who are voting to confirm Trump nominees, who are voting for policies and bills that Trump wants to pass because they're things that align with, whoever butters their bread. But that's not everybody. There are almost 100 members of the Progressive Caucus, and some of them are a lot of them are very vigorous, strong fighters for democracy. It's just that establishment chastises them, suppresses them. And we, the people, need to be elevating them. We need to be encouraging them, pushing them. When they do the right thing, when they stand up and do the right thing, we need to be saying, yes, more of this. This is what we want. This is what the people want. Watching like Hakeem Jeffries and Chuck Schumer's reaction to Zoran Mamdani and their unwillingness to get behind the Democratic nominee for mayor in New York. But I think it kind of gives you a better picture of where these folks' values and priorities lie. Right? But please don't assume because Hakeem Jeffries and Chuck Schumer are in charge that they represent all of the Democrats in Congress. In fact, again, they're often at odds with a number of them. And there are Democrats who are fighting for us. There are Democrats who are not controlled opposition or whatever everybody else on the left loves to say, painting with a very broad brush, making sweeping generalizations that just aren't true. Right? And there are Democrats who are fighting, who are giving it their all right now. A lot of what they're doing does not get enough attention, certainly is not being covered by corporate legacy media. In particular, I want to say thank you to Congressman Frost for continuing to do his oversight duty and inspect these ICE facilities. But I think all of us would do well to take his advice when he says that they open that door and you shove your toe in the door and make sure that they can't close it. As he was describing that, like, I just shoved my foot in the door and I was not going to let them slam that door on me. I got a little opening and I was fucking taking it. To me, that was really emblematic of what I would like to see more of from Democrats. We're way beyond just hold the line, right? There are lots of ways in which maybe we can't do more than hold the line, especially everyday regular Americans. But we've really got to think beyond defensive tactics to offensive tactics. Look at Gavin Newsom, look at Governor Pritzker in Illinois. They are focusing on offensive tactics. And so many times Democrats are just constantly pushed back and constantly on the defensive. And it's never enough to regain any ground or make progress or stop the fascists. And I really appreciated how Congressman Frost was like, I have an opening and I'm going to take it, right? Any opening, any chance to advance our cause, any chance to promote democracy, any chance to push fascism back. We've got to take it. We've got to be much more aggressive. First of all, we've all got to understand we might get our toes squished. That's okay. We've got to risk it for a biscuit. But like, just get some fucking steel-toed boots and cram your foot in there. We need to take every advantage. And while I think we are never going to be able to count on any establishment Democrat to do that for us, we need to be lauding, encouraging, talking up, and supporting all of the progressives who are willing to do that work.